It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, let me tell you what's amazing. What's amazing is the cobbler that you will be tasting next, along with my chili, my homemade chili. Yes. But what's the real story behind this cobbler is the fact that Honey Bear Cobblers, for all the cobblers that they sell, they turn around and feed homeless families because the owner was homeless himself. And it's his way of paying forward and giving back. And that's how we're going to end things around here on a nice positive note next on KTLK AM 1150. I'm Josefa Salinas.
A proud sponsor of AIDS Project Los Angeles. K-Talk AM 1150.
Good morning, KTLK AM 1150. I'm Josefa Salinas, 10 minutes in front of the lunch hour, and we have started just a little bit early here today. I told everybody at the top of the hour, or actually at the top of the show, that I had brought cobblers in, and my reason for bringing the cobblers in, and I kind of like being able to do this at the end of the show, is celebrating something good. You know, we kind of had to moan and groan about a few things the whole show. Now we get to celebrate something amazing. It's called Honey Bear Cobblers, Cobblers from the Heart. I'll tell you right now, it's just honeybearcobblers.com is the website. But the reason why I love this, number one, the cobblers are out of this world. Am I right? You guys are tasting the peach. I'm eating the berry cobbler.
Oh, my God.
I feel sorry for all the listeners who are not enjoying this right now.
It is.
I'm working on the radio, having a great time eating cobbler. It doesn't get much better than this. Sorry.
Yeah, and see, I'm a crust girl. I love crust, and this is lots of crust. I love the berry. That's my favorite. You guys are enjoying the peach. Well, Phil's having some berry as well. And would you admit this is great, especially if you love crust, this is great cobbler. Now, here's the story why this is even better. It's better than just cobbler. I'm not just pushing it because it's great cobbler, although it is great cobbler. This is the message that Ronnie Senegal has. He's the founder. He says, a warm meal is something millions of Americans struggle to put on their tables each and every day. I was once a homeless child struggling on the streets of Los Angeles to feed my brothers and sisters. I was without a warm meal many nights, something I do not want other youth and families to face any time of the year. That's why my wife and I are dedicated to feeding as many families as we can by baking our way into your heart. So for the cobblers that you buy, they then turn around and feed families. You can't get any better than that. I mean, just what an amazing thing to do. You know you're going to eat anyway. Why not start? See, I think people are starting to do more things with purpose. They want to do things with purpose, which is why we don't want to go to Santa Monica and pay for their meters anymore, since we can't pay it forward in Santa Monica because of the meters. Anyway. Yes.
Everybody
knows.
We've all got our mouths full.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to talk.
It's like, oh, you need me to talk? Let me go ahead and finish this first.
No, everybody knows my feeling on the meters in Santa. The pay it forward, they don't want you to pay it forward in Santa Monica. But paying it forward, that's what this company's doing.
Yeah.
You buy the cobblers, they're then turning around and feeding families. When I make a choice now, if I have the opportunity to do business with a company that's then turning around and doing good things, I make that choice. I make that conscious choice. And I think a lot of people now are doing that. Conscious buying.
Yeah, I think that's why Newman's Own did as well as it did. I mean, from day one, they said they donated a ton of money for good.
Almost all of it
Yeah.
went to good causes that Paul was very passionate about. Homeboy Industries, look what that has done. From the bakery to the T-shirts to the cafe, the Homegirl Cafe now. It's examples of when you purchase and buy the company and utilize the companies that are doing something. It makes you feel better, and people are starting to look. I've only got a few dollars to spend. I want to spend my dollars knowing that those dollars actually go beyond just hitting the cash register.
Now, where can you get these?
Online. You can order them online at Honey Bear, Huni Bear Cobblers. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. It's Honey the regular spelling. honeybearcobblers.com. Yeah, and they have all kinds of flavors, dark chocolate, blackberry, raspberry chocolate, pecan peach, peach pecan, apple caramel walnut, that one. You just eat it and sit back and then get ready for your walk later because you get out there and start walking so you don't get the 2 tablespoons of fat around your waist like we talked about earlier this week.
God.
But Honey Bear Cobblers, a wonderful husband and wife team who are doing this and putting it together. And as I said, because so many of us are looking for companies that are actually going beyond that. When I spend my money, I know that money is doing something else as well as just going to the bottom line of the company. It's called cause buying. And we're doing it. As Americans, we're looking for our money to mean more than just hitting a cash register. I know it is for me. I don't know what you guys, do you ever think about that when you're picking a company?
Not as often as I should. I mean, I love Trader Joe's because I think they do a lot of that. And they are a cash business, and they keep their prices down, and they make sure that everything's healthy. So I do pay attention to that kind of thing, but I don't think I research the companies.
Would you pay attention more if there was a directory that let you know?
Sure. Is there?
Not that I know of, no.
Interesting.
I'm more general. I try to look at a company in terms of how it treats its customers, its corporate responsibility in a more broad sense. I don't necessarily need to know that they're doing X, Y, or Z in the community, but I want them to have some sort of corporate conscience. And I was just looking at, for example, CNN. We have the TV on in the studio. And it was saying how Verizon Wireless, for example, is ending its unlimited data plans. And they're going to grandfather everyone in when you upgrade your phone next time around, knowing that everyone is going to eventually upgrade their phone. I have Verizon. That says to me it's about money, nothing else. There's not any type of corporate conscience beyond bringing in revenue. And so I look at Verizon and said, well, as soon as I'm done with my contract, I'm done.
Going somewhere else.
I'm going somewhere else. Well, if only because I know Verizon only cares about that and is not doing anything outside of trying to make money. So when I look at companies, I look at their corporate conscience beyond just their revenue.
Well, see, I have to stick up for Verizon here for a minute because I've seen some incredible things that Verizon has done in the community, helping small businesses start, giving them phones and money and office space. They've got things that they run, contests that they run every year. But what's the, I don't think,
I look at that as almost like the drug dealer in the community. They're grooming. I look at that as grooming future customers, building their customer base. Here's a free phone, and too much you have to pay for it, but here's a free phone. So I look at that with a
cell phone drug dealers.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
It's like, are you really helping people? But in regards to the cobbler, that is being done without conscience to self. That is purely for someone else.
Well, and it's from somebody who's been there.
Right.
Who knows what it's like to go without a meal and has now, got himself, and he and his wife, they're a great couple, incredible people. They're on track, and now they want to turn around and do something great for somebody else. So when I'm making that decision to go ahead and buy that dessert for Thanksgiving, buy that dessert for Easter, a birthday party or a party I'm having, it helps me to know there's a company like that when I spend my money that I'm going to spend anyway, that I know that money's not only going to get me what I need, it's also going to help somebody else.
Yeah. Now, you order it online. How quickly does it come?
That I don't know because mine were personally delivered.
See what you get.
Wow.
With
Look at that service.
Yes, but I would bet that it's probably pretty quickly.
Cool.
Probably pretty quickly. It's shipped to you very quickly. Or there may be, I'm looking forward to them having a location where you can actually go in and buy. That's what they're working towards, is the Honey Bear Cobbler store.
I'm surprised because the idea of a brick and mortar place to sell goods now seems almost antiquated.
Yeah, because everybody buys online.
Right.
Yeah, but food's a different story. You want to see your food before you buy it.
Oh, are you
I
kidding?
anyway.
Man, I love Omaha steaks.
Omaha steaks.
I'm a fan of Omaha steaks.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Have you ever had an Omaha steak?
Never.
I will. I will order one online for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, next birthday, you're getting that. I'm Josefa Salinas. We've had a great time today. Thanks for being with us. Hopefully, we'll see you again. KTLK AM 1150. Have a beautiful afternoon.